Hi, my name is Maribel Rodriguez. Um, I need a semester in the English Foreign Language program, the UNAT. I developed my pedagogical practices on CINEP, Tejiendo Saberes, internship, a development on the sharing that they articulated the flexible education models, Tejiendo Saberes, and the carried in the agreed with the Agency for the Recuperation and the Normalization, ERM. This the scenario is the segment to serve the student living in the extreme poverty. Many homes won't have suffered long the interruption in their schooling on the count for their rural or hearing vulnerable context. In my role is the trainer teacher in the accompaniment on the group of the young people on the in adults their English learning process. This to the create as if they include and the student sharing in the classroom with their relatives and the interesting were the respected the title of the Richard Royer is oh my god, is this the development speaker skill in the CINEP Tejiendo Saberes student told gamification activities for this student says the many objective in the field. It's okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, in the field is that today identifies that the many difficulties that the student in the extreme provide face the what they're learning and the English tejiendo saberes context. The second is that to design of the implement playful gamification teaching strategies in the order to the improvise their comprehension and the spoke production in English and the three to the analysis the impact of this the strategy on the student motivation in the participation in the e-read class. But the support is the work in carry on the review the literature is the combined several scales. For example, that's continued. For example, is the Stephanie Craighead, the second language, the acquisition theory with the emphasis, the comprehension about, and the importance of the law in the anxiety development with the learning English. This was the specific relevant for my students who they often feel them anxious about the speak in the foreign language. I also they use the self and the determinant theories, the DC and Ryan, the with the focus on their basic psychological net, comparing autonomic and relevant in my practice. It's tied to the stronger competence, stronger worldwide rankings on the email and the feedback. So the support autonomic is they use the take blockers that they allowing the students to the share certain activities in the rituals show that the three nets are met communicative and the anxiety can be the reduction by the around the 65%, but the framing work they help it my design more the motivation class. Additionally, I trace the Vygotsky, but the son of the prof development is a with helped my creative hybrid scaffold die, but the combine digital tools with the face-to-face support. In my classroom, the student fish the concept right gives the help of the work in Paris and the graduation to the more the responsibility in the speak and the performance. Thanks. Evidence suggesting that the digs that keep the hybrid step by step support can the increased activity, the participation for the 62 to the 92, and the notice declared the improvement in the number of students willing to speak the English over time. Also, the integral the contribution, the deterring 2011 on the kind of gamification, which the understanding gamification is the use the game like elements such as point levels, fingers on the uh, shingles in the educational vocabulary grammar, and speak practice into the in-game game challenge rather than the simple exercise. At the recent unit, relative student in the uh, 2025. On the gamification is the EFL, and the poverty context reports and the about the increase of the um, 1.7 incel support confidential for the text post text with the motivator to the apply similar strategy in the classroom. The final that the connecting is that the idea to the Tejiendo Saberes, Frave Walls, the Ministry on Education in Colombia, which are the provides integrated flexibility and sociality meaningful learning, but the vocabulary popularly reports the hybrid ESL motivation in Colombia, the 2024 and the 2025. Or is the indicator that the hybrid gamification class there is the 18.5 substantiated by the motivation and more on the student. These are main back groups. These are confirmed fact that the combining technology, games, and the super every man can be the powerful strategy in the context lives in obtaining saberes. Now, I would like to be further applying how they implement the research process and the activity in the designing the projects, behind in the diagnostic and the observation, the different phase. Okay, let's continue, but the process is the relevant the imagine in the context the process, but the conclusion. Okay, in the process is the database, the planning, the activity focus specific, the speaking skills is the include the vocabulary games, the short role space, the collaborate projects, and the red light communication tags at the carried of the Apple personal meet and the virtual evidence. The network is the use the workshop, the short video, the sounding line, the clear instrumentation, the adapted to the student level of the comprehension of scale, the track at the progress in the design, the rubrics, the checklists on the participation, understanding or the instruction and the spoken production in the format way. So the process I the kind of the evidence such as the photos, the short video clips, the read the production and the observation records. All the ops with are the shows my research poster, and in the representation like to the demos. To the include by that the pedagogical practice and the research project have the raising the bills of the teaching English in the context of the extreme, the poverty, the demands the flexibility, the empathic, the creative of the future teacher. It's a understand that my role not only the transmission is not with also about the accompanying student in the personal and the social recovery process in line with the Tejiendo Saberes version. Thank you very much. Let's continue is the evidence, the practice, the network, the screenshot, the lesson plan, and the annex, the practice. Here, thank you very much. What is the video of the opportunity but the president might request appreciate your time and this attention.